morale is really low because, we've been told that we're making great games that players love and that we're doing well, and to have this suddenly hit us has been a huge shock to us.
It sucks.
We make all kinds of games all kinds of people love.
It'd be really nice if we could just get back to work and make them games that will define a generation of video gaming.
I worked at ZeniMax for about 5 years. We are having a march and a rally to demand dignity and respect and an end to the cycle of layoffs.
Yeah, gamers also demand dignity and respect. That's why you got fucking fired. And no one is gonna cry a single tear for you because you disgust us. In any case, remember when we talked about this 2 days ago, a day ago? It's been a while, right? Well, now this has gone super viral. Previously, it was already going viral. Now, it is breaking containment. Hero Hayes' original post has already almost 10 million views. When we covered last time, it was just 1 million. And then the situation was already bad because these people, needless to say, were relentlessly mocked for, well, everything that they deserved, and probably not even as much as they did deserve it in the first place. The situation was something special. But in any case, now it's getting worse. It is just getting worse. The situation is out of control, and I do absolutely love it. New people are understanding how absolutely pointless it is to be a Bethesda fan. If apathy didn't kill Bethesda previously, this definitely will. These people are representing absolutely everything wrong with the industry. Starting from admitting that they're in a literal echo chamber, because this is what the first person said right here. Oh, we're making great games that players love. Which players? Where? What are these games? And actually, it just even gets funnier the longer you look into this. Again, these are our protagonists. Literally communist grandma. Or garbage. This is a person who actually had talent before joining Bethesda, and the moment they joined, they probably gained a couple of pounds and lost all of the talent that there was in the first place. It is truly amazing. In this march, you can barely see a normal person because they're all insane and they hate us. So again, never feel bad about the bad things that are happening with these game companies. They are collapsing, they are shutting down, they are firing people because of a reason. And that reason mostly is because they don't appreciate us. They don't like us. Because we just don't perceive the same values as them. And that's why they hate us. Well, if you're going to be this petty, well, we are also going to be that petty. We can even be pettier. That's the beautiful part. Okay? And, I mean, everyone absolutely hates what they are seeing here. And the situation is bad. Because this is the current state of Western AAA developers. This is not just a Bethesda problem. This is a whole industry-wide problem. Remember that roughly 30 to 45% of people currently working in the games industry are admitting that they are non-binary, double-spirit, totem my chivalry timbers type of creation, feature creatures. And needless to say, that is insane, because the LGBTQ garbage soup represents less than 1% of the humans in the world. And yet the games industry is somehow 35 times, I almost said percent, times more representative of this shit than anything else? That is insane. That is absolute, pure, unadulterated insanity. And you know me, boys, you know me. I'm a progressive person. I love this stuff. I'm a black trans woman, if you did not know, by the way. So I do get the N-word pass. It is what it is. I didn't make the rules. But, as a black trans woman, I can tell you this right now. This is not right. This is not good. Okay? I love representation, but it should be accurate. Gaming should represent 1% of these individuals, or less, or the 0.1 that the world represents, so it's fair. Okay, so fire literally 99 out of 100 of these people and never fire them again. Because we want to be representation, and I want to represent the world, and the world does not want you. And I think that's beautiful. I support this. So many people in the QRTs going, oh, my Fauci gamers are so hicking cruel. Well, that's a strange sentence. If you did not want to get laid off, maybe you should have made a better games instead of being busy shoving your woke Marxist agenda into them. Sucks to suck. True, real. Go look for a new job, comrade. Or best, don't. Just don't. Just don't. It's fine. You don't have to work. You don't have to work, especially in the games industry. The situation is insane. One of the funniest things is probably the fact that we had this person right here. And Demi on TV, great guy, friend of the channel. He's a complete chill, but it's fine. We love each other. I'm engaged with him at this point. He's the mother. Found looked at the LinkedIn status of these people, and most of them obviously are just straight up lying to you. Everyone knows that these people are not making the games. They didn't make a single game. This person wasn't probably even born when the good stuff actually came out. He was late for goddamn Skyrim. These people, look at this. Joined January 2022, 4 years. Worked on Starfield. That's right, boys. Starfield. These are not the people that are bringing you a single game that you want, you played, or you loved. They are lying. The best part about this, they are literally just there and they're lying. I fully believe none of these people are even doing any work at the company. Okay? I fully believe that. And again, if you don't hate these people enough, this is just a reminder. This is by Nerdrotic. Bethesda thought it was a good idea to let us know how they feel about Charlie Kirk and even mourning him. And this is, by the way, not random. It's a very short, sweet, to the point clip. The fact of the matters when it was posted.
Huh. Nice place. You don't care much about these fascists, do you?
Yes, by the way, Indiana Jones, The Circle of Nobody Cares. Literally no one bought that. Absolute disaster and failure. It's pretty funny when you compare the people working in games that are actually successful, decent, and loved by people versus, when it's not. This is the CEO of Azure Lane. I don't know who she is, but I do want to marry her, and it's understandable why I feel. Now, I granted also do not know who this is, but I extremely do not want to marry them, for obvious reasons again. So yeah, this is just a comparison. It's almost unbelievable how much wrong the saying "don't judge a book by its cover" is, honestly. I have been saying this for years. I'm trying to get this patented, but my saying is always judge a book by its cover. You're gonna be right 99% of the time, and that one time out of 100 you're wrong. It's not gonna even matter. I have lived my life with this approach for the past, I don't know how many years, honestly. At least 3 or 4. And I have not regretted it a single time. It has made my life so unbelievably more easy. In fact, it's absolutely crazy. 10 seconds in, and there's a transsexual named Juniper. Yes, we know. Juniper's a great gal, they say. I don't believe it, but they... Great stuff. Juniper, friend of the channel. Amazing. It's 10 out of 10. Apparently, the only way to get Bethesda employees off their asses is to fire them. I mean, that honestly also barely worked. Bethesda fired them all. True, real, or based in real. Oh yeah. Actually, that was Razor Fist, excuse me. But it doesn't matter too much. Modern video games. The consultant, the QA, the localizers, the investors, Jesus Christ, the journos, and the writers slash fetishists. I mean, the fact about the writers was very on point, honestly. It's pretty insane. It's honest. This is not even a meme. This is real life. This is real life. But granted, instead of this guy, it should have been Laddie Elson, and then we would be full circling this. It is legit. This is the problem. These activists just infiltrate every single company because they have an extreme proclivity joining HR. Boys, listen. We need to start joining HR, okay? A single one of us chuds joining HR could probably fix it in a year. Because let's be real, the people at HR are not going to be able to do anything against you because you're also HR. It's beautiful. Okay? At least it's a little bit funny of the memes. I know we already watched this, but this does put a smile on my face, so we're watching it again.
After the second battle of Hoover Dam, Xbox fired most of the Obsidian team and replaced them with H-1B visa workers. Ordered to add gay marriage to the next Fallout as part of their DEI quota, the new team accidentally wed Arcade and Veronica, retconning 2 of Fallout's most beloved gay icons in the process. A classic case of having one job to do, but not understanding the assignment. After the...
Yeah. The reason that this happens so much is that the people making this hate the source material. My favorite example of this is obviously Hollywood when they ever need to adapt a game or a book or whatever. The Hollywood writers are always, nah, this book that has literally hundreds of millions of fans worldwide, I can do a better job. Fuck The Witcher. Yeah. I can do it better. I'm not even gonna care what the source. Then make your own stupid movie or series. Why do you need to subvert everything? We hate you. Oh yeah. And then we have things like this. 10 years ago, Lindsay and I were working with Bethesda on a regular basis and traveling to events with them 2 to 3 times a year. This inside of the studio looked completely different back then. It was loaded with talented professionals, and we worked with some of the most respectable people you could imagine. We certainly saw a few eccentric types here and there, which is, by the way, normal. But there wasn't a single person who would look like this. These people are straight up cartoons. I would call them a little bit different type of tunes, but it is what it is. But boys, listen, it's not all bad because at the end of the video, remember, like the video right now, but at least something funny happened. Marathon is trending. That's right. Marathon is trending because someone literally said Marathon haters showing Steam charts. Man, these people just can't shut up about the Steam charts, huh? Meanwhile, Marathon community. And this is under the song Hard Choice or Hard Life or whatever it is. And people are relentlessly mocking this, obviously, because this is a shill account, obviously, and no one cares. Because, yes, this perfectly encapsulates what Marathon is. Like 2 dudes dancing in a room and pretending that they're having fun, while everyone knows that they're insane. Marathon, by the way, is under 5k concurrent player peak in the last 24 hours, so self-high five, boys. We did it! The Chads reign supreme. The Chads will always reign supreme. So, like the video and have a nice day. Like it now. It takes less than a second, and I do appreciate it. Thank you. Bye.